Stop letting other people's bad moods control your day. Listen, have you ever walked into a room and just felt the energy shift? Like somebody's negativity is just floating around waiting to attach itself to you? Whether it's a coworker who complains about everything, or it's that family member who's always bringing the drama, or that friend who drains you, and you know what I'm talking about. Listen, if you've ever been in these circumstances, you're going to have to learn how to protect your peace. If not, their energy will start controlling yours. And listen, y'all, we don't want that to happen. What up, nieces and nephews, and welcome to everybody's Uncle Phil, the place where you know we keep it real, relevant, encouraging, actionable, and lasting. I'm your favorite uncle, Uncle Phil. And listen, today I'm giving you 3 power moves to help you handle negative people. Y'all know you have them, so we need to deal with them. Now, listen, before we dive in, I got a message from someone in the Uncle Phil fam that I know, and I really believe a lot of you all are going to relate to the question that was posed. So, all right, this question comes from Taylor, who wrote in and said this. These days, it feels like I'm constantly around negative people. Whether it's friends, family, or even coworkers, every time I set boundaries, they tell me I'm being distant or selfish. Uncle Phil, how do I set boundaries without feeling guilty? Woo! Taylor, listen, that is an amazing question, and one I believe a lot of people are going to be feeling. So, first off, let me be clear. Boundaries are not selfish. The only people who get mad about your boundaries are the ones who are probably benefiting from you not having any. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. I'm going to give you 3 power moves to shut down negativity, to protect your energy, and to stop feeling guilty for doing what's best for you. Are y'all ready? I hope y'all are. Let's go and dive into it.
It's Philip Edge.
Set the standard, not the stage. Can I say that one more time for the people in the back? Set the standard and not the stage. Listen, here's a mistake that most people make. You don't have to attend every argument that people are inviting you to. Some people live in this place of negativity, y'all. And if you're not careful, they're going to try to drag you right on into it. Think about it like this. You ever been driving in the car and listening to the radio? And while you're in the car, that song comes on. But now all of a sudden the song is filled with all this static. And you can barely hear the words of the song because of all of the static. Yeah, that static, that's called negativity. And here's the thing, just like when you're driving in your car, you can either sit there and listen to the static and the noise, or you can change the station. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm in that place where I ain't listening to that noise no more. I ain't listening to that drama. I'm going to change the station in a minute. And I don't know, have you ever done this? Like change the station and then you go back to it? I'm not going to deal with the static. I got to get a clear signal or something, right? You control what you tune into. You get to control that. You don't have to listen to the static if you don't want to. There was an old analogy of a thermostat and a thermometer, right? And they sound the same, but they're very different. The difference is this: the thermometer will just give you a reading of what the temperature is in your body, in the room, etc., right? But the thermostat you set. The thermostat you control. If it's too hot, you can make it a little cooler. If it's too cool, you can make it a little hotter. Key point being, you get to control it. And it's just like people's energy, right? You have to be the one who's going to adjust the energy in the room, just like that thermostat. You get to control it. So listen to me. Stop adjusting to other people's energy. You go in there and you turn the thermostat to what it needs to be. You set it. Don't let them set it. You got to set clear boundaries also. So set clear boundaries when the negativity starts. We cannot feed into it. You got to redirect that thing. I use this thing that I call the 1 minute rule. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but let me share it with you real quick. You got to give people 1 minute to vent. That's it. You got 1 minute. Go ahead, vent, right? The time has started. But when that 1 minute is up, the question that you got to ask him is, okay, what's the move now? Okay? You just vented, you just shared with me what's going on, but what's the move now? If they don't want a solution, well then for you, it's time to disengage. It's time for you to chuck the deuces. You don't have to sit there and entertain all the negativity. All right, listen in, listen in. You treat people how to treat you. How do I do that? I'm glad you asked. You do that by what you allow, what you stop, and what you reinforce. That's how you train people. Listen now, negative people thrive on reactions. They want to see you upset. They want to see you frustrated. They want to see you throw it off, but that's just their fuel. But listen, you don't have to play their game. So when somebody comes at you with that negativity, take 3 seconds, take it in before you respond. But then you got to ask yourself this. You ask yourself this, is this worth my energy? And if the answer is no, you don't even need to engage in that, y'all. For example, somebody comes to you and they say something like, man, everything sucks. And you can respond back and you say, listen, I hear you, but what's something that we can do about it? If they just want to vent and stay negative, well, then you got to move on. You got to move on because you don't got time for that. You don't have time to allow that negativity to attach itself to you. Every reaction you give is a deposit of your energy. So you got to spend it wisely, y'all. Got to spend it wisely. And the last thing I'm going to share with you is this. Control your access panel. Yep. Control your access panel. Not everybody deserves a front row seat to your life. Some people, they need to be moved to the balcony. Or better yet, gonna let them people move outside the building completely. Don't give them no front row seat. Look, check this out. Have you ever done an energy audit? Yeah, like every month, ask yourself 3 questions about your circle, your people, the people around you. Ask yourself these 3 questions. Who adds to my life, right? Those people, keep them close to you. Ask yourself the second question. Who subtracts from your life? Those people, you want to limit access. The third question is this. Who multiplies my peace? And those are the people that you want to invest. Because those people are the people who are making you your best version of self. Because the people around you are either going to elevate you or pull you down. So you got to choose wisely. Remember now, not everyone deserves VIP access to your energy. They just don't. So listen, y'all, negativity is everywhere, but your peace is priceless. You can't afford to let other people's problems become your burden. So today I challenge you, set the standard, be the thermostat, right? Respond, don't react, because we got to protect our energy. And control your access panel, meaning you got to be intentional about who you let in. I want you to start protecting your energy like your future depends on it, because it does. Now drop a comment below and let me know what's one boundary you're setting this week. And if this episode hits home, share it with somebody who needs to hear it. Don't just keep this good wisdom from Uncle Phil to yourself. Somebody in your life needs this message today, so go ahead and give it to them. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, and let's keep growing together. And until next time, keep pushing, keep growing, and remember, winning, it starts here. We'll talk to you on the next one. Everybody's UnclePhil, we ride. Empowerment, truth, no disguise. See your worth, it's your time to shine. Hands together, we arrive, let's fly. Everybody's UnclePhil, we ride. Empowerment, truth, no disguise.